Good day, Ritualians. Once again, I am Mr. Victor Calestas Reyes, and I am the Communication Arts Department Head of Ritual Colleges Incorporated. This day, we are very fortunate to have here with us a level coordinator from the University of Santo Tomas. Let us all welcome Mr. Ryan Villafuerte Lansangan. Magandang araw po, Sir Ryan.
Good afternoon, magandang hapon, Sir Vic, and it's nice to be back sa Ritual Colleges po this afternoon just for this virtual interview. Good afternoon.
We are so blessed po to have you for our Career Forum 2020 with the theme Yes, we can. So ngayon po hapon na ito, we are going to talk about your journey na pwede po nating i-share sa ating mga ritualians on their journey to success and prosperity. So ngayong hapon po, can you please take us back yung mga proudest moments nyo po o yung mga talagang memorable and remarkable experiences nyo po nung kayo po ay college student leading to your career life?
Okay, so it's nice that you have that team na yes, you can. Yeah, the Ritualians, I made it, yes, you can. Let me introduce first yung tagline natin na ganoon before I answer your question. Yeah, I have a lot of, I should say inspiring experiences when I was in college that can help our Ritualian, direct their future and at the same time to mold what would be the possible career that they can have in the future. And to be honest, I am a graduate of a public education when I was in elementary and high school, and I have a very rare opportunity talaga to take college education that time. Kasi if you're should I say in the province like me in Pampanga, it's a small town in Pampanga. Very rare talaga most of the time yung mga estudyante doon na nakaka-reach ng college education, especially in Manila. So what I did, syempre, when I was a student, I am really a diligent student, I must say. I always want to be the best that I can be. So I usually took almost all the entrance examinations in the state university. Yun ang target ko talaga. Kasi iniisip ko that time, to maintain yung staying power ko sa college education, I might as well have the state university. Parang ganun ang ano ko eh. So good to know that we have so many state universities in Metro Manila that can, help me realize my dreams coming from a poor family in Pampanga. So what I did, I was, fortunate enough to pass the licensure, I don't know, the entrance examination in the Philippine Normal University. It's actually a teacher education institution for those who want to become teachers in the future. Pero syempre, hindi naman enough eh. It's not enough that you have that school, that you have that opportunity to take in a certain institution like that. I also took an entrance examination in the DOST, the Department of Science and Technology, which helped me a lot in realizing all my dreams in the college years ko, nung college ako. So, during that time, siguro, what I can share would be it's really a journey na parang hindi mo alam what will happen in the future. Para bang it's a journey wherein you need to be determined, you need to be decisive as what do you want to be by in the future and what do you want to be as relevant individual in the future. Kasi I'm thinking, I graduated in high school, sabi ko, what would I want to be in the future? It's something like that. So the choice is important. The choice of the university, the choice of the course that you want to take, especially if it is aligned to your skills, are important. But it was never an easy journey because I really need to work in the university as a working student just for me to finish every semester of the school year. I serve as student assistant in our department that time from first year college to fourth year college para lang ma-sustain ko yung everyday living ko in sa college. And then I usually do connections with the different na mga organizations para at the same time hindi lang about learning, hindi lang about studying yung magiging journey ko, but at the same time nagiging mas enriching pa siya, nagiging mas fruitful pa siya, na nagiging cost yan para mas maging makabuluhan yung ating pagiging estudyante that time. So I never planned those things actually. I never planned those things, but I always grab all the opportunities, all the scholarships, all the possible exposures. And I think I used that. I was able to take advantage of that when it was a time na for me to be in the actual field. Malaking naging tulong yun. Yung lahat na exposure na yon na you are not going to think na, ay, taga-probinsya lang ako, ganito, ganyan-ganyan eh. Kumbaga, sige lang. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Puro ganyan lang ako nung college ako. Hindi ko na iniisip na, wala ka naman pera, paano mo gagawin to? And so, and so.
Thank you, Sir Ryan. So, Rich Rollins, what we can really learn from Sir Ryan is that, yes, back then, you can only tell yourself, yes, I can. Kasi nga, dati wala pang universal access to tertiary education, not until now, na,
Yes.
na meron na lahat, everything is laid out, and you just have to really motivate yourself na talagang pumasok, mag-aral. Pero really back then, napakaganda nung story ni Sir Ryan na kailangan mo talagang pagtrabahuhan in order for you to sustain your college life. And here you are now, Sir Ryan, very successful. And
Yeah,
now,
that's right, Sir
yeah,
Vic. Yung mention mo kanina na talagang we have the access now to college education. That's right. Kasi para bang at the end of my college education, nasabi ko na possible pala siya. Pero in the beginning, before I have, after my high school life, ano pala siya, parang, ano kaya, doubt, meron kang skepticism in you
yes,
na para
yes,
bang, possible ba? Matatapos ba ako ng college? Knowing na very rare nga yung opportunity. Pero after college education, possible pala talaga siya. It's still with the student. It's still with you. How are you going to make everything possible?
yes. Yes, we can. Napakaganda po talaga nung idea na yon that everything is now here. We just have to grab these opportunities. And also, Ryan, can you please take us to the very core reason bakit po education field?
Yeah. Just like what I mentioned, of course, syempre, that time because
Yes.
though I'm not saying na I am not into education talaga kasi due to the scholarship given to me by the Department of Science and Technology, some of the courses there, one is actually science education.
Mm.
But to be honest, I really want to become a chemist someday. Sabi ko that time when I was in high school. Kasi parang, if I will remember, contestant ako sa quiz ng chemistry. I was able to review back-to-back yung mga books namin ng chem nung third year ako, and also in physics. That's why, sabi ko, I want to be someone that is related into science. Sana nga scientist parang ganun. But because of the scholarship, yung magiging future ko, I'm not saying na nilimit, but anyway, sabi ko nga sa inyo, baka naman ini-adya ng Diyos, bakit ganun, di ba? So I took the scholarship, and the Department of Science and Technology, the options there would be about BS Chemistry, Education, and nasa Philippine Normal University. Kaya ako napunta doon. But still, I'm not saying naman na hindi ko nakuha yung gusto ko sa buhay. Kasi minsan, dinadala tayo ng tadhana kung saan tayo pwede. Di ba? Doon tayo dinadala eh. Just believe lang sa process. Like, why do I have this scholarship? Ano ba ang tinuturo sa akin ng scholarship na to? Ano ba ang gusto mangyari ng tadhana sa akin? So something like that. So para ba, hindi siya plano. I did not say like for example, no high school, what do you call this one? I did not say na, magiging chemistry teacher ako. It's not like that eh. But eventually, as you grow older, as you discover more about life, as you become more, mature about these things, especially related to career, makikita mo din naman kung saan align yung mga skills mo. Makikita mo kung saan align yung mga possible mo na gawin in the future. And I would like to say, bragging aside, that I want to teach.
Yeah.
I am good sa teaching. I believe, okay? I am good sa teaching, I believe. When I was in high school, alam ko yun, na whenever my teacher asks me, oh, you explain this, or whenever my classmate will request me to teach them about this, I'm good at that. Parang ganun siya. So, nung nandun na yung opportunity, nakalatag na yung mga cards, pipili ka na lang. So, what do I want to teach? Am I going to teach biology, chemistry, and physics? So, I chose chemistry.
Yeah.
Okay? I chose chemistry. So, parang ganun siya. Though I'm not saying naman na, kasi baka sabihin ng iba, wala po pala kayong choice kasi because of the scholarship. No, but I think yung scholarship na yun was a blessing. And that scholarship served as a bridge for me to be here now, to share my stories na whatever life will give you, di ba? Still there's a reason behind that.
Yes, I believe that all roads led to where we are right now. So yung mga ritualians, we
Yes.
should we should get that mindset that we should trust the process. And eventually, things will eventually matter at magiging sensible para sa atin lahat ng mga bagay na nangyayari. And now, sir, can you please share with us po yung mga proudest moments niyo po nung student pa lang po kayo? Yung mga bagay na talagang maipagmamalaki niyo po na nagawa ninyo, estudyante pa lang po kayo.
Yeah. Of course, aside from being a DOST scholar, kasi alam naman natin, pag DOST scholar ka sa university, nandun yung prestige na para bang mga ano yan mga henyo, ilan lang yung nakakapasa sa ganyan, something. That's one. Another is, I am an active officer of the Chemical Society when I was in college. Kaya nga sabi ko kanina, talagang minaximize ko yung mga opportunity kasi feeling ko ito yung magiging enrichment part ng aking college education. And also, as early as third year college, talaga na-expose ako greatly into research. And I was able to bag the best thesis when I graduated in college. It's about a pure study about antioxidant kasi chemistry nga yung course ko. Another is, I would also say na I am a Dean's Lister that time. Okay, I am a Dean's
Wow.
Lister consistently from first year college to fourth year college. Although, iyon ay product ng aking exposure no high school.
Mm.
Na I need to take good care of my grades because this will be my passport in the future. Kumbaga, kasi nakamulatan ko na nung elementary ako tsaka nung high school na dapat maganda yung grades mo. Na dapat lahat ng examinations na tinitake mo, ibibigay mo yung the best mo. Whatever will be the result. Lagi akong ganun eh. Ang importante sa akin, you give your best, whatever will be the result, hindi mo pagsisisihan. Kasi ako nagsisisi ako kapag hindi maganda yung result because in the beginning, wala naman akong ginawang, alam mo yun, hindi mo ginawa yung best mo. Ganun ako lagi. So that's one thing na siguro parang, especially to the ritualians, para bang take advantage of what you have in the present, the preparation that you have in your institution now, in your school. Akala kasi ng mga estudyante ngayon wala lang eh. But you know, in the future, it is actually your strength. It's actually an advantage on your part na kaya pala ganito yung upbringing sa amin nung nasa ritual pa kami. Kaya pala ganito yung upbringing sa amin nung nasa high school na kami, nung nasa college pa kami. Kasi this is what they want us to be in the future. Tulad nung kanina yung sinasabi ko sa'yo na kasi hindi ko malaman kung ano yung pupuntahan ko. Pero ngayon, especially this forum, where your students, you're already giving them the idea on what to pursue, it's actually a big, di ba? A big help for them. But before, we don't have this kind of activity. So that's
Yeah.
one. Another is, I could say din na, what else? Maganda yung naging internship ko nung college. Napunta ako sa magandang training na nagamit ko din ngayon sa profession. I took my ang tawag natin doon, internship sa teaching sa Manila Science High School. That's
Hmm.
one that I can say na hanggang ngayon nagagamit ko siya na para bang yung experience mo na yan is something that is outstanding, something that really can help you soar high pa kasi they know na dito pala siya dito pala siya tinrain and so on and so forth.
Thank you, Sir Ryan, for sharing that. And now po, a little throwback. Can you please share with us po your first job and what do you think were your strategies back then kung bakit po kayo napili for the job that you applied for?
Okay. Really, I thank God kasi kung ano yung pinag-aralan ko nung college, yun ang narating ko sa profession. Kumbaga talagang fully nagamit ko siya. My first job, of course, teaching. I was hired immediately after my college graduation in the University of Santo Tomas, USC Junior High School now. Whenever you apply na, kapag makikita mo na yan papunta ka na doon, just be the best that you can be.
Hmm.
Whether you believe, you like it, whether we admit it or not, our goal, whenever you apply for a profession, is to be the best among the rest na magiging applicant. Just be the best that you
Yeah.
can be. And remember na, since nasa teaching profession ako, nasa field of education ako, remember na as you apply, Like for example, kung saan ka man mag-a-apply, remember na you let the institution or yung magiging superior mo in the future, you let them realize how are you going to make yung theoretical na pinag-aralan mo ng college realistic sa tunay na application. Kasi doon nila makikita na, ito, pwede na siyang pwede siyang maging teacher na. Pwede namin siyang kuhanin sa institution natin. Importante yun eh. And also, dapat may bala ka talaga. Kasi just to give you our Ritualians an idea how do we apply as teachers po sa mga school na pinag-a-apply namin, we usually have this demo teaching aside from the actual interview. In the demo teaching, be the best that you can be. It's just like, for example, you are joining a certain competition and you will do everything just to impress your bosses or the future superiors. But aside from being the best that you can be, you always need to remember na be as who you are. Be who you are. It should be natural. Kasi they will discover gradually while you are talking to them, while you are demonstrating to them, what do you want to convey. Mararamdaman nila yan kung nagpapakatotoo ka ba. Just who you are. You have some strength, you have some weaknesses, just be who you are. Kasi nga, kaya ka nga magtatrabaho sa kanila eh. It doesn't mean to say naman na laging positive ka eh. Kasi even them started that way. So, kapag meron tayong mga weaknesses, just let them realize. Okay? Just let them realize that you're open for learning. Na the learning will not stop after college education, but still, when you are with them, in the company or in the institution where you want to be, still there is learning. Dire-diretso pa din siya. Siguro iyon ang possible na nagamit ko na para bang, nagpakatotoo lang ako. Ito ako as a person, ito ako magiging as a teacher, and these are the things that I can contribute to their institution. Kasi importante na yun eh, lalo na kapag ka nasa third year college or fourth year college na kayo, iisipin mo na yan eh. Iisipin mo na, ano ang gusto kong ipakita sa aking resume? Yun eh. Iisipin natin yan. Whatever is the profession, whatever is your course in college, you will always think of that. Ano ang gusto kong ipakita sa aking resume? Or, paano ako magiging relevant sa aking papasukan na company? And all those things will start during your preparation stage as early as now.
And thank you for sharing that. I guess what we can really learn from Sir Ryan experience nung student siya to his first job is that everything that he has done were intentional. And he kept on saying na be the best of what you can be. So when you want something, you have to push through it. Talagang kailangan mong ibigay yung best mo at laging best foot forward, yung wala kang no stones unturned. Talagang makikita natin na ibibigay mo talaga yung best mo. And that excellent spirit ay kailangan nating bitbitin all the time. And now, sir, years forward, ngayon po na kayo po ay isang professional na educator and still soaring to greater milestones to your career, ano po yung masasabi niyo na sobrang proud po kayo bilang isang educator, bilang science educator?
Okay. Probably first would be about I am working in one of the prestigious universities in our country, the University of Santo Tomas. And 3 years after that, I was able to finish my master's degree in science education. Mas na-broaden yung mga opportunities mo, lumawak yung pwede mo pang gawin as a teacher. I am also a textbook writer in one of the biggest publishing houses in our country. I'm doing research. I have some publications when it comes to chemistry or science education. I also conduct seminars and workshops in the different parts of the country and have presented papers here and abroad about science education. Pero syempre, yung mga achievements na yun, hindi mo kasi masasabi na yun lang yung pinaka-proud ka eh. At siguro for me, ang masasabi ko lang na pinaka-proud ako is along the process. Okay? From the first year of my career in teaching until now, I am just trusting the process and proud ako na every stages, God is always there. Hindi ako napabayaan. You took the entrance exam, you took the board exam, you take your master, you take everything, and everything ay nagiging possible. Siguro yun ang pinaka-proud ako. And of course now, I'm currently completing my dissertation paper. still sa Philippine Normal University. Currently kung ginagawa yung aking data gatherings, and I'm proud. Kumbaga kung ano pa man yung mga nakukuha natin, whether maliit or malaki, importante proud ka. Kasi yun ang magdadala sa'yo eh. Kaya yung question mo kanina, saan ka proud ba sa mga nangyari sa'yo sa career mo? Ako, lahat naman eh. Kahit failure, nagiging proud tayo eh. Kasi that's who we are. That's who we are at present, di ba? Parang ganun siya. Pag hindi ka proud sa lahat ng ginagawa natin, doon nagkakaroon ng frustration eh. And remember, yung pagiging proud sa mga bagay-bagay, hindi lang yan sa mga achievements. You don't need to be there on top. Just for you to be proud na, nagawa ko to, na I'm here. I'm already
Yeah.
here. I dreamt of this and I'm here. It's not about that. Being proud would be about all the things that you had before, all the decisions, di ba? Lahat ng mga realizations mo, pinaninindigan mo, hindi ka sumusuko, push ka lang ng push, you always tell yourself, yes, you can, and yes, you can. That's what we make us proud in everything that we do.
Thank you, Sir Ryan. So, napakaganda nung sinabi ni Sir Ryan Ritualians that we celebrate each part of our
Yes.
life dahil lahat ng yun magko-contribute to who will you become in the future. So, learn to trust the process and celebrate your own growth. Ayun, napakaganda nun, Sir Rai. Thank you for sharing that. And now, we proceed to the secrets of success. Sir, ano po yung pwede nyong maibigay na pieces of advice to our ritualians as they reach their dreams? Ano po ba yung mga sangkap, mga strategies in order for them to reach their dreams in the future?
Okay, so probably what advice or tips that I can give to our Ritualians, it's all about you. Okay? It's all about you. Whether you make it or not, it's all about you. Sabi nga nila, the journey that we have ahead of us is the most exciting of all. How will you come out? It depends entirely upon you. It depends entirely upon us. But let me just remind you that it was never an easy process. It will never be an easy process. So you always need to prepare yourself into two directions wherein it's not just bed of roses. Hindi yan ganun eh. Hindi puro maganda. There are struggles and challenges along the way. If nagiging madali yung mga bagay sa atin, if nagiging madali yung pathway natin in our career, we thank God. We celebrate everything for that. Okay? We celebrate everything and we thank all the people behind us. But there is this another pathway which will test us. The struggle, the challenges are part of the journey. Hindi natin sila pwedeng iwasan. And remember, mas nagiging sweet yung fruit ng ating labor, mas nagiging sweet yung fruit ng success natin kapag nalagpasan natin yon. It will not stop after college education. It's an ongoing process each day of your life. Not actually kahit hindi ngayon. Kahit sa buhay nyo yan as a student. After this year, after this term, it will still be an ongoing process. And along the way, there will be challenges which will test you. And I'm telling you na just be firm with what you want to be. And if there are times that you will be tested, like for example, it seems na things are not working the way we want it to, just always go back to your core. Always go back to your values. Always go back to the reason why do you want to take that profession? What do you want to take that career? To take that direction? That will lead you and refresh you na, ito pala yung purpose ko. Kaya pala kasi this is what my parents want me to be. Kaya pala because I want to help my parents. Yun eh. Pag bumabalik tayo doon, okay, lagi nananariwan na, oo nga no, asan ang dahilan para sumuko ka sa buhay, di ba? In the beginning, you set this one.
Yeah.
You're sure. Like for example, imagine niyo, I'll give you an example. For example now, kunyari kagagraduate ko lang ng college. Okay? And then, magte-take ako ng entrance exam. The preparation is not easy. I need to review everything. I need to spend sleepless night. Kaya lang, pagbabalikan ko, 4 years ago, I took the entrance exam in college. So what's the reason? You want to have a college education until such time na natapos mo na yung college education. And then here comes ang licensure exam. Iisipin mo na naman ngayon, bakit ko kailangan mag-licensure exam? Kaya nga nag-college education.
Yeah.
Kasi you want to have a profession. You want to become a professional someday. And the key for you to become a professional is you pass that licensure examination. So what's the point there? It's full of examinations. It's full of tests. It's full of
Yeah.
challenges. But at the end of the journey, at the end of the process, when you look back, sabi ko nga sa inyo, you will always be proud. Not only with the current status that you have, but lahat ng stages that you have been through. Yung mga sleepless nights na yon, yung mga sumusuko ka na araw na yon, magiging proud ka doon. And that's a best indicator of success because I believe that success it's not just about material thing, it's not just about nagkaroon ka ng ganitong property, naging ganito ka sa isang kumpanya. It's not about it It's about contentment, satisfaction, and being proud na you did it. That's why the ritual is telling you, yes, you can, and you will do it in the future.
Thank you, sir. So beautifully worded and insightfully said. Napakaganda po nung points na yon that um, we are accountable of our success. The word
Yes.
you is very important that we will be held accountable to whatever we dream of life, whatever we dream for our life would be. So mahalaga na lagi nating babalikan yung sarili natin. Why are we doing this? And once we go back to that, mamomotivate tayo, yes, I can. Yes, we can. So
Yeah.
thank you very much, Sir Ryan. I'm sure it gave a lot of inspiration to all the ritualians na nangangarap. And sir, would you like to give an ending message para po sa ating mga ritualian dreamers and future professionals?
Yeah. I forgot to share kanina pala. Actually, baka kasi akala ng mga estudyante, after everything okay na. It's not Tulad ko kanina, namumroblema pa ako sa dissertation ko. Alam mo yon,
Yeah,
hindi 2 weeks ago, a month ago, hindi ako makatulog. Dire-diretso yan. Hindi yan basta-basta lang na para bang after college okay na. Baka kasi akala ng mga bat, syempre, nasasabi nyo yan kasi natapos nyo siya di ba? Baka akala nila ng mga ganun. No, that's why I'm saying to all of you na keep dreaming, okay? And work for those dreams. Okay? Ang panaginip natin every night, hindi natin pinagtatrabahuhan yan. Basta-basta pumapasok sa ating imahinasyon yan, sa ating, sa ating panaginip. Pero yung panaginip na to, yung dream na to, yung pangarap na to, kailangan nating panindigan yan at pagtrabahuhan. Kasi at the end of the day, it's not just about you. Kanina, it's all about you. Okay? For you to reach what dreams do you have in life. Pero at the end of that dreams, the benefits will not just be for you. It's for all the people around you, for your loved ones, for your friends, or especially for your family. Lahat-lahat lang yun. Tsaka para bang sa komplikado ng ating buhay ngayon, sabi nga nila buka, di ba, napaka-volatile, napaka-uncertain ng mga nangyayari. Importante na alam mo kung saan ka pupunta. Importante na alam nyo kung saan kayo mag-grow. Importante na alam nyo kung paano kayo magiging relevant in the future, especially with the kind of, environment that we have, with the kind of society that we have. Importante kung alam mo saan kayo lalagay in the future. And those things are all possible. Those things are all possible. Walang imposible. Do not tell yourself na, ay kasi ganito yung grade ko sa math. Ay kasi ganito yung communication skill ko. It's not about that. It's not about it. Ay kasi hindi ako marunong mag-English. It's not about it. At the end of the process, makikita mo na it's about you talaga. It's
yeah,
about the person. It's about the dreamer. It's about the dreamer. That's why at your young age now, take advantage of what opportunities are given to you by your school, by Ritual, especially this activity, this career forum. We don't have this before, but you have it now to prepare you. So ibig sabihin, kami nila Sir Vic, nila Ma'am Tina, sumaba kami sa buhay ng college education unprepared. I'm
yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah.
Probably, hinarap lang namin siya. Pero kayo, mas prepared. Mas prepared. Mas you have the weapons na ito. Ito na yung sinasabi nila Sir Vic. Ito na yon. So, it's about us naman kung paano gagawin siya in reality. Something like that. So, you take advantage of this. You be thankful sa lahat. Okay? Lahat ng mga ginagawa natin sa buhay, be thankful. Whether nagiging positive ang mga bagay-bagay, whether nagiging negative yan, whether nagsasucceed tayo o nagpe-fail, let's all be thankful every day of our lives. Kasi pag naging thankful kayo doon natin nakikita, ano bang reason? Bakit ka
Yeah.
nabuhay? Bakit ka nabubuhay sa mundo to?
Thank you very much, Sir Ryan. So, coming in full circle, from dreaming to become a chemist, now a full-time science educator, and soon a doctor. Thank you very much for sharing all your experiences and, of course, sharing what you are very passionate about. So, once again, this is our career forum, and thank you very much, Sir Ryan Villafuerte Lansangan from the University of Santo Tomas. Maraming salamat and good day, Ritualians.